right, guys, here I go. Here's my $1,000. Anyone that can make a point, a fucking valid statistical point that's not just feelings and emotions and what, because if you ask a fucking Democrat about gun control, they know nothing. They think a fucking AR-15 goes brr, 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 and it's evil looking. They're not smart enough to realize that a semi-automatic pistol can shoot just as many rounds per minute as a fucking AR-15. So in other words, it can kill just as many people as an AR-15, but Democrats, not one, I don't think, is smart enough to realize that they're the same, One isn't more dangerous than the other. In fact, if anything, the semi-automatic pistol is more dangerous because you can conceal it and get into places. An AR-15, people are going to know you have it. So you cannot argue any Second Amendment right. No Democrat, okay? They don't say a fucking word about the First Amendment, which gives them the right to fucking talk and shit. And one of their arguments about the Second Amendment is, this is how stupid they are. They say, well, that was written 300 years ago with the musket guns. It was a completely different thing. Okay, well, the First Amendment was written about the same time, and it was before fucking social media, the internet, even regular mail, right? Everything was by horse and buggy. So the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, if one goes, shouldn't the other? Because they were both written that long ago. And then again, we got the Fourth, the Sixth, the Eighth. What about search and seizure? Of course that we should do away with that one. Cruel and unusual punishment. We got fucking terrorists out there and shit now. Shouldn't we do away with that one? You cannot argue with a Democrat about the Second Amendment because they don't know anything about guns. They don't realize 1 million people a year are saved because of personal guns. Their lives are saved because of their personal guns. They don't realize almost 250 women are saved because of personal guns. And believe me, Democrats, if all the guns got taken away in this world, Democrats would be the prey. Believe me, they would not be the predators, they would be the prey. You guys need your guns a lot more than we do. All right, so with guns, all right, they're too stupid to argue realistic points with guns. They don't know about AR-15s. They don't know about Second Amendment. They don't know what guns are for, which ones are more dangerous. They haven't a fucking clue. They just want more gun laws, even though the ones that are in place, the thousands of gun laws that are in place, aren't really enforced like they should be. So they're not smart enough to say, let's enforce our gun laws. No, they want more gun laws. It's like drawing more lines on the concrete to make the fucking the crosswalk safer. People are still going to hit people in crosswalks. It doesn't matter if you make another line or not. Okay, so more laws aren't the answer. Effectively enforcing the ones we have now are. Democrats don't realize that. Okay? I'll give you another one. Illegal immigration. Democrats are too stupid to use the word illegal, and they just say immigration because they don't want to throw in the fact that the point that the person's coming over, they're a criminal. They're illegal just by coming over. Try to go to fucking Canada, see what happens. Try to get into Iceland, American. You want to get into Iceland? Try. I bet you one half at least of the fucking scumbags that said they were going to go off to Canada if Trump was elected. None of them stuck to it because they're just a bunch of hypocritical douchebags. But I bet you at least half of them wouldn't be able to get in because the immigration laws are too strict in Canada. But they're complaining that Trump is too tough on immigration. That is the stupidity of a Democrat. Okay? Now, here's another stupidity of a Democrat. If they want no immigration, let them all in. But they lock their fucking doors at night. You just want to say, shut the fuck up. If you are for no immigration, no borders, why the fuck would you want to lock your door? And when you ask a Democrat that, they just go, that's different. It's not different at all. If you want them coming into our country unchecked, unvetted, right, and with all of in our same schools, area, neighborhoods, etc., why won't you want the same people in your house? Why would you lock your door? In fact, you should open your door and say, welcome, come in, take as much money as you want. Leave your money. You don't have your money in a safe, right? I mean, if one Democrat has their money in a safe, they are a fucking hypocritical piece of shit, all right? If you want people to come over, take our tax money, give them your money, you fucking hypocrite. You can't argue that point. You cannot argue and say it's different. It's no different. Whether you live in a gated community or you actually lock your door at night, right? And you don't leave it wide open, not even closed. It should be wide open with money right there. And if you don't do that, but you're against stricter immigration, you're a fucking piece of shit hypocrite. You can't explain it by going, that's different. No, it's fucking not different at all. You're just a fucking hypocrite. Shut the fuck up. All right? You can't argue with me on that point. All right? Gun control, immigration. Next one is climate change. Nobody can beat me with our climate change. If you think you can beat me with an argument, I will give you $1,000 if you can beat me. Using facts. Not emotion, not going, but Trump sucks. It all fucking sucks. Yeah, you guys are fucked up. That's not an argument. Okay? Thanks for coming.